National Women Entrepreneur Program. So hello, Lisa Coppola. I'm having some technical difficulties at my end, not in my office today. So I'm going to let you know I'm your chair of the NAWBO National Board, just with a few things as we wind down toward the Thanksgiving holidays here in the States. Just to bring to your attention, first of all, our membership drive, which started on October 1st, goes through the end of this month, November 30th. And it's a great opportunity to bring in other women entrepreneurs or even supporters of women entrepreneurs into the fold of NAWBO to learn and grow with our leadership, education, and advocacy, 3 pillars of support around women's entrepreneurship. There's a $48 discount during this membership drive, 60 days, 2 months time period. I often think to myself, bring in clients of mine who are women business owners, and even bring in vendors, companies that serve my law firm. And I bring them in and invite them to a chapter meeting. Oftentimes I will say, come, let me be your host for the evening, introduce them around, and invariably with the warm welcome they get at our chapter, we find we have a new member. So I encourage you for the next, we've got about 10 days or so till the end of the month. Please keep that in mind. Talking about deadlines, we've got a couple coming up. And this one, the Woman Business Owner of the Year Award, Woman Business Owner of the Year. Now, everybody remembers that that's something we typically award at the WBC, the Women's Business Conference. We just did that last month in October. But because we are gearing up for an amazing women's business conference in Washington, D.C. in 2025 for our 50th anniversary, we will not be having a WBC in 2024, so next calendar year. On account of that, we're going to be having NAWBO days adjacent to advocacy days in DC this coming June. And that's when the 2024 Woman Business Owner of the Year Award will be presented by Bank of America. What does that mean? That award in June means we've got to get the ball rolling for nominations for Woman Business Owner of the Year. Nominations are live. You're going to see some links right under this video on Facebook. The deadline for nominating either yourself or a friend, colleague, NAWBO sister, either in your chapter or somebody else in NAWBO, the deadline is December 15th. Yes, that's soon. It's less than 30 days away. And I wanted to make special note of that during this Facebook Live because we had an incredible number of nominees this past year. We had a fabulous top 10. Our top 3 who were with us the night of the gala at the WBC, incredible women, such insight, such wisdom to share with all of us. And you should be there too. So please follow the links we're giving you and that you will see in your NAWBO and You e-newsletter every Sunday morning to nominate yourself or a friend or colleague or NAWBO sister for Woman Business Owner of the Year. Again, deadline December 15th, 2023. And that Woman Business Owner of the Year award will be given out in June in Washington, D.C. Speaking of deadlines, Giving Tuesday is coming up. Of course, we as women business owners are hearing from all of the charities, either in our community, in our region, in our state, or nationally. The NAWBO Institute, our 501c3 arm under the NAWBO umbrella, our education provider in NAWBO, is another charity that is very deserving of our support. So I make a personal ask to you to consider giving even a very modest, small amount to the NAWBO Institute come Giving Tuesday, which is next Tuesday, the 28th. I'm looking at my legal pad. The 28th of November is Giving Tuesday. Of course, we at the NAWBO Institute would accept a donation graciously at any time of the year. but this is a really good time to note that this is another very worthwhile charity. Meanwhile, right around that same time, next Wednesday, November 29th at noon Eastern, there will be a NAWBO member orientation. So if you're new to NAWBO, maybe you've joined us in this new member drive in the fall of 2023, or even if you're a veteran NAWBO member, hop on that Zoom. We'll learn lots of information about all of the ways NAWBO supports you and your business in growing and scaling your business and surrounding yourself with leadership development opportunities, advocacy in our nation's capital, and the education you need to be the best business person you can be, and also education on wellness, because if we don't put on our own oxygen masks first, we can't help anyone else. And with that, my final note is Leadership Academy is around the corner. I am so excited for it this coming year, January 28th to the 30th in Charlotte. Our Charlotte chapter is crazily excited to be hosting us. I'm so grateful to them and all of their enthusiasm. Just like we saw our Austin sisters when we were there for the WBC in October. So the registration for Leadership Academy, which is a 2-track, 2-day event, is live at NAWBO.org. You also see a link in your NAWBO and You e-newsletter, and probably there will be a link down below as well to register for Leadership Academy. 2 tracks. That means development in your role, if you wish to be a leader in the nonprofit world as a member of your chapter board, or perhaps service at the national level at one of our committees or one of our national boards, and a leader in your business. There's an incredible list of agenda items. We have an incredible keynote speaker. She's a filmmaker and a brand expert. Her name is Amanda Brinkman, and I've read about her. I don't know her personally, of course, but I'm really excited to hear what she has to say. And that's leadership in our lives and in our businesses. So with that, I am going to wish all of my NAWBO sisters and all of our supporters a wonderful, fruitful, healthy, and safe Thanksgiving. I am incredibly thankful for all of you, as I know our HQ team is as well. And let me just say a note about that. As I said earlier, I had the great honor of being in Paris with the FCEM delegation last week, and our incredible CEO, Jen Earl, and Becky Reagan, our Director of Stakeholder Development, they were both with us in Paris and made the experience of almost 30 of us in the City of Light a very educational and thoroughly wonderful, friendly, and the food was amazing too, event. So with that, I want to say thank you so much. Please have a safe and healthy Thanksgiving with those you love, and take good care of yourselves. See you all soon.